welcome and welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time being here, thank you so much for stopping by and thank you for clicking on this video. Today I'm going to do a comparison video where I'll be comparing the Sublimation HTV for light fabrics, but we're going to use this as an act where we were going to sublimate on a dark fabric. So what we're going to do, this is the matte version. We're going to take a white HTV and put the clear HTV on it, and then we are going to sublimate an image on top of it. Now HTVront also has the Sublimation HTV for dark fabrics. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a comparison between them. Now what I did, I went ahead and I made two shirts using the same, having the same image and the same method. So one of these shirts, this is one of the shirts that I did. This one I use the Sublimation HTV for dark fabrics, and this one with the same method, the same temperature, everything, is the Sublimation for light fabrics with the hack of the white underneath it. Now, I did a video some months ago using this method where I put the HTV underneath and then I put the clear HTV on top. And I had so many questions. Persons were saying they had crackings when they were doing theirs. They also said that it did not work for them because the paper kept sticking to the sublimated paper kept sticking to the HTV. So in this video, I'm going to make a comparison, and trust me, there are differences between them, and I want to show you the differences that are there. So if this is your first time being here, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, turn on the post notification bell so you'll be notified each time I make a video, because on this channel I teach you how to love craft just as much as I love it. So if that is something you're interested in, let's get started in Cricut Design Space. Okay guys, we are in Cricut Design Space. The first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go on and I'm going to select the image that I'm going to use for this project. So I'm going to go up here where it says upload, and I had uploaded this image a while back. This is it, and I'm going to add it to canvas, then I'm going to press view. So when it comes in, it might come in very big, right? So this is the one that we're going to use. It's very big. So what you're going to do, you're going to go over here to your layers panel. You're going to click on the exclamation mark to see what it's saying. So it's telling me that the image is too large for 8.5 by 14 legal size paper. Now we have detected that the maximum size for this shape is 8.74 by 7.43. Okay, so you could go ahead at this point and auto resize, but since it is so small already, I'm going to change my paper size to a 8.5 by 11 and see how much it could go there. So I changed my paper size, and it's telling me that the max size that I could do is 8.74 by 7.43. So it is even better to use that size, because you do not want it to waste your paper. So I'm gonna press auto resize. So since we're making a comparison, we're gonna need two of this image, okay? One would be for the HTVront for dark fabrics, and the other would be for the clear HTV with the hack. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm going to duplicate this one more time. Okay, and what I'm going to do for the So this one, so I'm gonna hide this one so that it doesn't confuse you. So now we're gonna work on the HTVront for dark fabrics. So this is the one for dark fabrics. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to go up here and I'm gonna create an offset. So I'm gonna make this offset very small, which is about 0.050, around that size. 0.05. It's too large. Around that. 0.050, and I'm gonna press apply. So when I press apply, if you notice over here, you're gonna see that there's an exclamation mark also. It's telling me that this is too big because this offset is actually saved as a print then cut. But we do not want it to be a print then cut. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna move the offset out the way. Okay. And I am going to change it from a print then cut to a basic cut. Now you'll know, see that the exclamation is gone. So this one, I'm going to send this one to the back, or it's already at the back. And you'll see that we could put this one on it. And I'm going to align center horizontally. And this is what we're going to have for the HTVront for dark fabrics. Now I'm going to hide this because I don't want it to confuse you. I'm also going to hide the offset, and I'm going to show the other one that we did. Now for this one, because we're working with the clear HTV and we're making the comparison, I'm going to create an offset again, like I did the other one, which is the same size. 0.050, and I'm going to press apply. Then I'm going to move the offset out the way, okay? And I'm going to duplicate this offset because remember when we are working with doing the hack with the clear HTV, you will have to have a white layer and also a the clear layer. So I'm going to duplicate this, and that will represent the white layer. This one will represent the clear HTV, and this one is the sublimated image. But we will have to change these two to a basic cut because the print then cut it is because it is saved as a print then cut, and we don't want it to be a print then cut, we want it to be a basic. So I'm going to click on it and I'm going to change it to basic, and I'm going to do this one also to a basic cut. Now this is ready. What we're going to do is I'm going to hit, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to save this as a different color so that I could, so I'm going to show the other ones, and I'm going to save one of these as a different color so that it doesn't confuse us. All right, as to what we're doing. So what I'm gonna do, so this one, these two are for the dark fabrics, and this one is for the clear HTV. So I'm gonna hit make it. Okay. So this is telling me that I am going to send it to my printer. So I'm gonna print two of these. I'm gonna send it to my printer. These two, one is gonna be my white HTV, The other one is gonna be my clear HTV, and this one is gonna be my HTV for dark fabrics. I hope it's not confusing for you, and I'm going to press continue. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut these out. I'm going to cut the clear HTV with um, a setting of iron-on vinyl for both of them, and then I'm gonna cut this one when I print it out with a setting of cardstock. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'll show you what to do next. Okay guys, so these are the materials you're gonna need. You're going to need sublimation paper. I'm using the 120 gram, 8.5 by 11. You're also going to need the clear HTV. Now this is what it looks like. The clear HTV looks like, and it comes in, I'm using the matte version. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Now you're also going to need the dark sublimation HTV for dark fabrics. Okay, this is what it looks like, and this is the matte version. I'm gonna open it and show you what it looks like. So this is what it's going to look like. They also have another one which is glossy, which that one looks a little bit green. You're also going to need HTV. This is just, I think, KRG. This is the KRG brand. I bought it on Amazon. I'm gonna put a link to everything that I'm using in the description box. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the clear HTV. Okay, so I went ahead and I cut out everything. Okay, so these are the sublimation designs that we're going to use. This is the clear HTV, and this one is the HTV, the regular HTV. This one, I put them apart because I don't want to mix them up. This one is the HTV one, HTV for dark fabrics. So this is that one, so I put it aside. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna prepare my shirt. So you're gonna need heat tape also, and you're going to need your shirt. So I'm using large shirt today because that's what I have, even though the image is small for a large shirt, but I'm gonna use these. Okay, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna first lint roll. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pre-press my shirt and find the middle of both shirts. I'm also gonna use an extra Cricut mat for additional pressure. Okay guys, so I'm gonna start with the hat with the clear HTV. and the white vinyl. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna find the middle, which is not hard to find because it's a heart. So I'm gonna go down about 2 inches. That looks okay. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to go ahead and my heat press is heating up to 315 degrees for, I'm gonna do it for 10 seconds because I don't want it to shrink. So I'm going to heat this, press this for 10 seconds, and I'm gonna come back and peel it off. And this is a cold peel, so I'll have to wait. Okay, so I'm gonna heat this up. Cold peel, so I'm gonna have to wait until it cools down before I take it off. Okay, it's coming off, so here we go. Okay. Thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put the clear HTV over. Okay, so this is what we have, and I'm gonna press it again for 10 seconds with the same temperature. Okay guys, so this is a cold peel, so I'll have to wait. I'll have to wait until it cools down. Okay, so this is the one that doesn't require the HTV. Okay, so I'm gonna match it up. If you see some red dots on it, it is because of the flux. Okay, so what I'm gonna do before I go ahead and change the temperature on my heat press, I'm gonna heat this up. Okay guys, so this is a cold peel also, so I'm gonna let this stay. Okay, so this one, I'm gonna take it off now. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take my design and I'm gonna tape it onto this. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing for the other one. Okay, so this one is on. What I'm gonna do, I'm going to set my heat press to 400 degrees and for 1 minute, and we're gonna sublimate these. So I'm gonna put my mat like this. My heat press is at 400 degrees. I'm gonna take the first one. This is the one with the HTV. This is the clear HTV one. I added the mat for additional pressure. Okay, and I am going to put butcher paper over. I didn't put butcher paper inside, but I put butcher paper over. Hopefully everything goes well. Alright, so I'm going to sublimate for. Okay guys, so this is the one with the clear HTV. I'm gonna see how it sublimated. Wow. See that? All that ink is off. That's beautiful. And this is what you're gonna have. Wow. Okay, so let's do the other one. I'm gonna put the tissue paper over. Okay guys, so this is the one without the clear HTV. So let's see how it works. Wow. It did come off. Oh, look at that ink release. Wow. All right, so there are some significant differences that we're going to talk about. Let's go back to the table. Okay, guys, so this is the comparison. Okay, so this is the one with the clear HTV, which is the hack that we put the white underneath and then we sublimated on the clear HTV. This is the result. All the ink came off, but there were persons who said, oh, they found that they were having cracks. If you look at this one right here, you see that definitely there were cracks there. And I want you to look at the image itself. You see that there were cracks also in mine, but it still looks pretty beautiful. It still looks awesome. Also, I noticed that the colors were more vibrant on this one, which is the one with the clear HTV, other than this one right here. So this is the one without the clear HTV. This is the one for the dark fabrics, okay? This is the one that I did just one step. Now you see that this is how the ink came off. It came off beautifully. There weren't any cracks in this one. You see, there were no cracks. However, look at the difference between the colors here. So this is what it looks like to the colors that are here. You see that the colors on this one is way more vibrant and brighter than this one. In regards to how it feels, this one definitely feels a little bit more, it's not thick, but this one feels a little bit thicker because of the clear HTV. So I would say both of them works. It's just that this one you might experience cracking and this one you will not. But let me know which of these methods you think you would be implementing. If this video was helpful, remember to give me a thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe. Turn on the post notification bell so you'll be notified each time I make a video. Until we meet again, I'll see you in my next one. Bye.